What up, guys? It's Jazz, music blogger for the HOTBOX, and we got an upcoming interview with GangaLee.
Alright.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Here we have with us GangaLee.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing?
You may remember her from last year's interview with her project, They Swear It's One Better, and now she's back with a new upcoming project, Moments of Perfection.
Alright.
Welcome back, Ganga.
Thank you, Jazz. I'm happy to be here. How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So, Ganga, why the title Moments of Perfection?
The title Moments of Perfection is because we've been working on an album for 2 years, and we said, you know what, we want to put everything into it. So every song was hand selected for this album, and it was like a moment of perfection creating it. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and we forward a lot of names. I'm not going to lie and say like that was the first name out the gate, but that was something that we just kept on saying. Like every time we would do a song, every time we would come up with something that was nice or mixed down well, like this was like a moment of perfection we're having right now. So I said, you know what, this is going to be the name of the album.
That's dope. That's dope. I'm feeling that. Now I noticed from the track list that you put Chillin' on the side from the last project on this one. Why is that?
Good eye, Jack. It was a song that actually originally was for the album, but when I did the mixtape last year, I was like, damn, I got a lot of boom bap, a lot of more harder, more aggressive, messages. So I said, let me go ahead and chill it, tone it back, let them chill on the side a little bit. Plus, chill on the side represents working hard and working different, what you have to do to live life. And sometimes distractions might want you to come their way, and sometimes you gotta let that chill on the side and you gotta move forward. So I feel like the message might have been overlooked on the mixtape, so hey, we're gonna bring it back for them again.
Would you say that's your favorite song on the album?
It is definitely one of the songs that resonate with me the most on the album, but favorite, it's up there. The whole album is my favorite. That's why I can't even lie and say it's Moments of Perfection, because literally we recorded so many songs to the point that we had 2.5 projects worth of material. They Swear It's One Better came out last year from the work we was putting in for the album. It was like, damn, we got so much, we could drop a mixtape, you know? So it's a lot of songs, but I would say that these 13 tracks are definitely like my babies. I feel like, like I went through the 9 months of incubation. I labored over it. I had labor pains over it. So I say overall, this is like, I think overall going to be one of my favorite projects. I'm hoping that you guys out there feel the same, because I want this to be the soundtrack to your summer. And so I'm gonna say I think it's quite a few favorites out there.
I got you. Checking out They Swear It's One Better. You didn't have any features. Would you have any on this one?
I actually do. I have one feature.
Okay.
It's on the song called Let Me In, featuring Napoleon the Legend. Salute to Napoleon the Legend, Team NDL. Salute to DJ Crazy Bizarre as well. I'm really dope lyricist out of New York. I totally respect his work ethic, his grind, and what he do, and he's dope, just period, on a track sonically. So we worked on this track literally probably over, it's been a minute, and I was holding on to this jewel for this project. So I'm so grateful and honored, that he's on there. So once again, salute Napoleon the Legend, and thank you for the feature. It's gonna definitely be dope.
I'll be looking out for that one.
Yeah, it's dope.
All right.
I can't a lot. Once again, it's dope.
On this album, Moments of Perfection, I noticed you kind of changed the sound of the album. Drive in particular, I like the flow and everything. I was like, all right, this is a little different from what I heard from Ganga last year. So why did you change the sound?
Just trying different things sonically, experimenting in the studio, and just like, not to go off a drive, but to go to like So Damn Good as a line that I say color outside the lines. That message was more so for me as an artist, but also for anyone who's listening to step outside what step outside of your comfort zone and try something different. It's like, a city girl going whitewater rafting, I'm speaking about myself. And you're like, what? This is not going to work. But then you do it. And then you're like, oh my God, so we're going to make this a trip every year, So you have to be able to give yourself the ability to step outside the box, because you never know what you're going to like and what, how you can further find your best self, So I just wanted to definitely try different things to see how the audience likes it, how you like it, but also just to see how I sound and how I like it, and I had fun doing it too, which was the most ultimate big goal on this project, is having fun.
I got you. I got that. Now I want to get into the visuals that you've got surrounding the album. For instance, your cover. I like the neon, it's really dope. And then you got this shirt that says Kanye Attitude with Drake Feelings. Why did you decide to go with this whole cover?
Oh man, that's another moment of perfection.
Yeah.
Like originally, and as you know, because you're like the #1 blog I come to when it's time for me to hit these streets, we originally were trying to push it out like in April, you know, the album, but we still didn't have a lot of songs. Well, it was 1 or 2 songs I wanted to tighten up or switch. I was still debating if it was going to make the album, but we were in the process of taking pictures already, in the process of kind of ramping up for that April release. And I found that shirt, and I was like, oh man, you know, it was almost like gifted to me. Like, this is you, exactly. And when I got the shirt, I was like, you know what, this is me. Like, both of them. I'm not going to say I'm, you know, one or the other, but a little blend of both at times. I can totally relate to both of them.
I think everybody
and I respect
is.
exactly, and I respect them both creatively. You know, I don't have nothing against one over the other. So, you know, I just thought it was a cool shirt at the time. Then, you know, as months rolled on, and then the turn of events, I was like, this is another moment of perfection.
True.
You know, so I really teetered on the edge of changing that picture just because of, I don't want anyone to feel like I'm inserting myself into something. But at the same time, when you're having a moment of perfection, which is what we're living right now, you have to let it go. You have to let it roll. So I was like, I beat myself up a lot about it. And I was like, you know what? It further represents what I'm doing here. Moments of perfection. But just for the record, y'all, that picture was taken months ago. We had like an April release date. I would say it again. And we was ready to go, and then, you know, we just changed some things around. But I was like, nah, we're gonna keep that, because this is the irony, you know, but you'll see what we're talking about.
So I see you dropped a video for So Damn Good, and it's very colorful. I like the wigs and the rise and everything. I just want to know, what made you choose that setting?
The rise location, or?
Well, throughout, because you got the cars, orange, it's bright.
Well, like I said, this album right here, I'm trying to have fun with it, and just like I said, color outside the lines. You want to see the bright boldness of life and capture it and go after it and just try something different. And you know, I think like with it going towards summertime, yellow is one of my favorite colors. You know, just things like that are bright and happy and cheery. I love that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Rise, salute to Rise Chicken and Waffles. The food is awesome. We went there and we just got great hospitality. Like the first day, customer service was amazing, and it was a very hip hop oriented location. So I was like, wow, they support artists. They have a sign up that says, "We support hip hop artists." You know, so I was like, wow, this is awesome. We spoke to the owner, and they was like, yeah, come back. And we went out there. They had like a block party. It was amazing. We had so much fun shooting out there, yo.
I'm sure people are excited to hear this new music coming out. Do you have any upcoming shows?
I actually do. I'm going to be in Miami June 30th at Miami Live. So if you guys, any of y'all out there going to be in the Miami area, definitely hit me up. I also will be having links online via Twitter, via Instagram, where you can get tickets for the show. And it's really about just coming to support a sister. I am open for shows, so if you want to holler at me for booking, that's going to be at doorrecordspromo@gmail.com. And I'll come out. But right now, we're releasing an album, and we're going to be in Miami in the end of this month here, so you got to come on out.
So after all this talk about the album, all I want to know is, when does it come out?
All right. Well, June 24th, you'll definitely be able to get like a sneak preview on, I think it's going to be Apple Music and Spotify. So you can definitely go up there for a preview. I don't know how long the preview is going to last. I honestly don't know how that works out. But you can check it out for a little bit. And then it's going to be released everywhere, internationally, United States, everywhere, on July 8th. So that's the big date. And we have a lot of things that's going to be happening between now and then.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Ganga, for coming through. I really appreciate it. I can't wait for the project to come out. Thanks for everybody listening. And remember to think outside the box.
Yes, color outside the lines. And also remember, July 8th, The Moments of Perfection is dropping. Y'all need to be a part of it. It's going to be a soundtrack to your summer. All through, right. Done.